Hey you guys, happy Saturday. We are gonna walk over to Little Tokyo. I I am starting at 7th Street Metro. We're gonna do a big loop. So a little sights and sounds of downtown on the way to Little Tokyo. Hope you guys are all having a lovely Saturday. It is chilly here. If you must know, chilly for LA. I think it's 66, but it feels like 56. Um, I'm wearing a thicker t-shirt, a really old cashmere sweater, almost vintage at this point, um, and a nylon jacket. Hello, Mark. Thank you guys for joining me. Sorry I got to a late start. Um, I just never plugged my charger in all the way, and so the gimbal, most important part of the show here. Hey, mountain bike. Hey, Carriopolis. We don't want that to unalive on us, so I was delayed charging it. And then we got to a food bot fight. So you guys are gonna have to vote on that. Members are gonna have to vote on which food bot we use. There's one, two, or three, and then we can name it. I saw a couple. I think Clay had come up with a recommendation for a name. I think Joe and my wires crossed. I wanted to get rid of Fudgy the Whale at this point for now, because now every time I saw Fudgy, I just wanted a piece of ice cream cake. And I guess, birthday, New Year's, Christmas, resolutions should kick in at some point. So we can swap it out for whatever one wins. I'm not sure if the simpler the better. I like to jam pack those emojis. We've got some helicopters overhead. I would love it if it landed on the US Bank Tower for you, mountain bike. That would be just amazing. I'm missing my crosswalk here. You know, Joe, you can always go in and switch them if you want to test them out. Test them out. Um, I guess mine is kind of hard to make out. It looks much bigger, cuter. That's my usual problem with emojis. It is kind of beautiful. I am starting soon. I'm gonna feel overdressed. My magical jumper. Also, we've been hanging out pretty late in the day. I wanted to get an earlier stream in this week. feel like January though is like a back to basics month also. So maybe not a resolution, but like to lay off a couple of homemade sweets. Hey, JD Walker. Again, I think Joe thought I was making cookies every day, but maybe make less cookies. Hey, Tony. Happy Saturday afternoon. So yeah, I wanted to come downtown earlier and check out Little Tokyo post Christmas. Um, Also, there's not much happening in the city that I could find that we could stream at. We're kind of having a quiet week. I guess it's kind of post Christmas, post New Year's. So thank you guys for being here. I have updated my members. Let me know if ever you're out of place or not there. Thank you guys. Thank you, members. I want to thank you now. This one's a little skinny. It didn't spread out right, format right, but I think you get the drift. I still thank you so much. Just squint, see if you can see your name. Appreciate the support and the backing for the channel. Wow, it looks like an old-timey scene out in front of the Biltmore today. We're just at the edge of the city library, and across from which is one of my favorite buildings in Los Angeles that we're not going to go in today. We've walked in this building like 2 times. I've sort of eluded any kind of getting in trouble. So the next time I want to come here, the building on the corner, I want to buy something at the coffee shop. And then maybe sneak an extra look around. But it's One Bunker Hill. Just a masterpiece of a building. That Western Alliance Bank sign on the top is real ugly. Sorry, Western Alliance Bank. Ooh. So let's look up. Let's walk towards Little Tokyo. The weather is absolutely beautiful. It's warming up a little bit. I'm kind of overdressed. I almost wish. Oh, all right, yeah, I'm gonna take my sweater off under my coat. Hold on. Please enjoy this scene while I do a costume change real quick. Wow, skyscrapers. Right. All right. Backpack off. I think somebody might have just gone to the bathroom over here, so let's get out of here. It's really, truly a perfect spot. For a little bathroom magic. Please hold. I'm trying to fold my sweater so it really doesn't look terrible the next time I go to wear it. I think that's not going to be possible here. Alright, we'll shove it in the backpack. Sorry, step by step now. I'm putting my coat on. Close your eyes and imagine me putting my coat on. It's crinkly, it's army green. When people walk by, they think I'm filming myself, which, I don't know, could be a whole getting dressed. Whole new fetish. Sorry, Joe would be making faces at me right now. My stupid jokes. All right. Thank you. I feel so much better. I probably could have folded my coat up and stuck it in there. And look, perfect timing. The lights are in our favor. Joe is on his way. We decided to, he had some stuff to do, and I wanted to come down here soon. Oh my god, you got your new TV guide? Who's on the cover? It's 70 degrees, but it actually doesn't feel like a 70 degrees. I'm not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. I've seen the weather in other places. It's a 70 degrees, but for Californians, it's like a 45 degrees. Or for this Californian. I am so easily cold and easily hot. I grew up in the Northeast, so I don't know what happened to my internal thermostat, but we started out, I could wear shorts in 40 degrees, and now I'm freezing in anything below 70. The ice skating rink is still in effect because where else but California or Los Angeles would you be ice skating in 70-degree weather? That just doesn't even seem right. You're like skating as fast as the ice is melting. I wonder if anyone has shorts on the ice skating rink. Right? Where is Joe? We left Joe to take care of the dogs for a little bit. And he's like working on some music. He had some creative stuff to do. And since I'm only going to be out during the daylight, he decided to let me come out. almost just stepped on a bagel. Absolutely. What does Los Angeles do best, but use its voice. We are gonna still head towards Little Tokyo. Hey, Shavkat. Right. We don't get political, but it just, Renee Nicole Good. It was really kind of heartbreaking to see. I mean, not kind of, but definitely heartbreaking. I feel like she's somebody that I knew or have known in my lifetime. Also, sorry, I'm gonna say, like, watching that poor dog in the back of the car also kind of broke my heart. I don't know. It's heartbreaking. I'm glad I lived in a time where we can still do this. I am worried that we live in a time of Palantir, but again, these are all topics you can take a look at on many, many, many channels on YouTube. I am kind of surprised. I think this protest started at 2. The main reason I got off where I got off is because I kind of wanted to walk through it. I totally missed the troll. Thanks for troll removal machine. I think that's the main reason why. Look, this really. I live somewhere where this happens. I'm not taking part in it right now, but because I'm live streaming with you, but I wholeheartedly support it. And I got that one. I didn't see the other one. I think that's the apartment with all the wigs in it. That we peeked at from across the street. It's not, but we all are human beings too, right? And I would be remiss if I never ever told you how I felt a little bit about it. Because I definitely don't want to pose as something I'm not. I think people should keep their dogs on leashes. I just saw a really cute dog in an awesome sweater, and maybe you saw it too. Buffalo plaid. I really wanted some buffalo plaid this December. Anyway, that dog got it, and it's running around downtown without a leash. It's probably well behaved, much better behaved than my dogs. I'll go back to it for sure. I'll definitely go back to it. I just wanna make sure I'm doing a big loop, which is usually what I do. So I'm circling back to the train station I started at, and ooh, nothing more a man likes than some construction vehicles. What is this? It looks like a sipper. Maybe it's getting oil out. It seriously looks like a really long, crazy straw. It's transforming really slowly right before our eyes. These construction workers are like, what the f is that guy filming? Anyway, cool. Safety, people, reliability. Oh, I agree. We'll go back to it. I'm not a political channel. I can't help. I do want to show the real LA. The real LA uses its voice. That is part of the real LA. You know, the real LA isn't just what you see on TV. I remember the zipper. I don't think I ever rode the zipper. Do you remember there was this like perpetual motion thing that like I think it was kind of some kind of bird or bug that sort of sipped from something. It kind of looked like I'm gonna look it up so I can't articulate it right now, but it was sort of rocked back and forth and sipped nectar. I haven't thought about it for like maybe 100 years. It's gonna take a second for me to fully really realize it again. Oh my gosh, it's the galleries that we went to a couple days ago. LA Law was not real. I'm also kind of referring to those channels that are like, LA is falling apart. LA is a black hole. And they just show like the very worst stuff. The drinking bird, right? I remember there was like a coffee shop that I would go to with my mom sometimes that had one on the counter. All right. No one wants to get hit by the bus. Not yet. I'm gonna wait till the very last minute, unless I feel like I'm gonna get something a huge amount back, which is doubtful. I've seen them about San Francisco. I've seen them about LA. I've seen people that just continually. There's a live stream from. I don't think you should watch it or encourage that. Um, this is like slum porn, but there's actually a live channel, a live camera from Skid Row here. I watched it for a couple seconds. I couldn't believe it. Um, I wish you all the financial luck in the world, for sure. Aw, thanks, Jay. But they're not giving it to me, so. I remember I never thought I was going to make millions of dollars on this. The main motivator for this channel was to like sort of counter those channels that show the really shitty perspectives of Los Angeles. Um, I think Los Angeles is great. In sort of countering that, though, I've discovered a lot of fun, dark stuff about Los Angeles that I don't think I really understood fully before. Tales of corruption, misplacement. I do think people love to hate LA, right? I got that especially during the fires last year when we live streamed every day that month. I was gonna do it before the fires. It was like, as soon as I was allowed to live stream, I figured out how to do it, mostly, and with horrible sound. And I decided I would go live every day for 30 days in January. I skipped one day, maybe two, because the air quality was so terrible. And I mostly literally just walked around Hollywood and that area. Actually, I went to some places I probably wouldn't walk now, or wouldn't have walked if it wasn't for that. Places that I think are kind of interesting. Hey, LA Unknown. I got your email, your map. I'm going to tweak my route a little bit. I'll get back to you later. I definitely want going to the valley to be most interesting. Most interesting. I don't know how exciting tomorrow is going to be, the Golden Globes. So plan to be around there. I'm going to not be late for that one because if we're late, we miss out on the crap. So by the crap, I mean the cars and whatever. I don't know how close we're going to get. We'll just maybe see the conundrum around it. But it'll be kind of fun. And then we can pop over to Beverly Hills, maybe a little West Hollywood. So that's tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to go to the valley. Tuesday, nothing. Monday, I might just do Hollywood Monday evening, but I have to finish members' videos. I owe you some members' videos. And they're filmed. I've dropped them into the computer. I've started editing them. And then I fell asleep. Because they're so boring. I'm kidding. We'll go walk by the protest. It just started. I'm gonna take a little stroll through Little Tokyo, with our guest walker today, Little Kim, and Lil Wayne, all of the Lils, Lil Abner too. Anyway, we're gonna just run through Little Tokyo and then go back over to Pershing Square and check out the protest. The thing about the protest and me is I'm not carrying any type of signage, so I feel like I look like just some creepy guy that's filming people for the government. So I like to do those things now at a distance. Also, I don't have any signage. Oh, Jay. No doubt we'll do another one. It's an experiment. I think there's no doubt in my mind we're also probably started at like 2 o'clock. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know why I just did that. Alright. I should stay here and cross here. So I'm not sure. Usually when we have a protest, we protest and march to something. I'm not sure if there's a plan to march somewhere after that protest is fully like up and running. We're definitely gonna go back over there. I certainly kind of want to be a part of it as much as I can be, and support it as much as I can. Okay, so we're gonna take a right here on First Street and go over to Little Tokyo. We're gonna breeze through, check out what's checking out and what's going on, and then pop back over to Pershing Square. Hey, past, present, future, time. Thank you guys so much for being here. Look, if it's your first time here, feel free to give a like, subscribe, and chat. We would really appreciate that. If you're watching this later, maybe hype it if you're on your phone. I think that's how that works. Would also really appreciate that. Oh no. I'm just biting my tongue for a second. All right. Oh, missing dog. It's a cutie too. All right, Weller Court. But I'm really so thankful that we are able to protest and stand up for ourselves still. I actually feel like I am from a generation that didn't have a lot of protesting to do. Or maybe it was growing up in New Hampshire. So the past couple years have been, I don't know, I guess I'm using a muscle I'd never used before. I am certainly so sick of all the hate, too. I will agree with you 100%. That's why we try to, I guess, limit talking about politics here as much as we can. And then we banish all the goblins, not goblins, trolls. Oh my god, this guy's legendary. Arthur Nakane, look him up on Wikipedia. Legendary, legendary, legendary guy. He's usually in the other plaza. I pointed him out before. No, I would love to go to the real Tokyo. I kind of grew up being like, loved all things from Japan. Just thought Japanese, everything was pretty cool. Maybe not music. Except for Pizzicato 5. Uh, we don't. Thanks so much, Tony.
It's the fruit that's got sugar on the outside. I mean,
It's I feel like all this shit is like overloading us also. It's hard to know what to, or where to start. We're gonna try to catch a moment over here. Like this guy who has no plaque because it's been stolen. Hay reflection. The end of the farmers market. This is not the protest, you guys. Haylark Park. I want to see if we can go into the little Zen Garden below. Which I have never actually seen this open before. But we'll see. It's really sad when everybody's glued to their phones when you could appreciate this awesome tree. Oh, there's no way in that little garden. Anyway, there's a really cool... Thanks. There's a really cute Zen garden. You can enter through the building. I was just hoping the outside door would be open. I hate walking through buildings with the camera. So let's look over the fence and see what we're missing. Right, don't you want to walk on that bridge? I know that I do. I will be. Thanks, Lockpot. You can walk down there. You have to enter through the building. We went in the building a couple months ago, and looked at an art display. My camera got kind of, my connection, sorry, got kind of clicky in there. Um, if Joe were here, I might ask alone. I don't have the courage. It is open to the public, yes. But you have to go through the building to get there. Oh, of course. The building is I don't want to screw up the acronym. It's the JACC, so Japanese American Cultural and Community Center, JACCC, right? And they have farmers markets here. We just missed it. It's a pretty cute little farmers market. They have events there, cultural events. It's pretty cool. Um, there's lots of cultural moments down here to be revered and enjoyed. We had pasta with spinach in it. I made like a garlicky little bit of cream sauce, but mostly not cream. And butter sauce, really healthy, right? And we had some ground pork and beef. It was absolutely delicious, but certainly not the salad Joe was looking for. Wow. I want one of everything. Oh. It was super. I can't express it enough, but my meal that I made was delicious. I mean, I put extra, extra, extra spinach in it, so it was healthier. And then for Joe's bowl, it had extra, extra, extra spinach in it. Oh my gosh, what time is it? I don't want to go up against that live streaming. Again, I love Johnny Knoxville. It's probably going to be an interesting watch. I'm going to watch definitely one episode of the new Johnny Knoxville Fear Factor. I just want to cross the street. Everyone else is doing it. I know that the second I try, I'm going to get hit by someone on their Tesla. I mean, on their telephone. It was a Tesla that was driving by. I was trying to find a picture to use for a thumbnail, and I kept typing in Little Tokyo, and I kept coming up with a picture that did not have Ozgay, Happy Saturday, that did not have Shohei on it. I didn't end up using it, but all right, I need to now take off my jacket. I hope I can walk back here without causing a stir. I'm gonna check my charger. All right. Oh, it's the parking garage. Oh. All right, let's see if I can balance my gimbal on that. All right, second wardrobe change. Apologies. So the ceremony starts, I feel like, at 4. Where there's a reason I put that time. I'm going to double check it to make sure my start time tomorrow is good when I get home. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, yeah, right. All right, so now I'm only wearing a t-shirt and my dungarees. Also, I feel like Johnny Knoxville is kind of benign. And I've, I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Johnny Knoxville. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to give a like, subscribe. Let's get away from Bob Marley. Here's the sacred rock. I guess maybe not so sacred rock. I'll definitely have to check it out. I kind of need a goofy show like that. Joe likes to watch reality TV sometimes. Not a diss, but like the Squid Games. I don't really like Squid Games. Kind of feels like Hunger Games or the future of the planet. We'll be competing for balls of money. My problem with reality TV shows sometimes, I mean, I did watch I Love New York. Don't ask me why. I was having a fever dream and I fell asleep. And it was a marathon. And I got hooked while I was asleep. Again, don't ask.
Oh my god, we gotta go.
But I don't like watching people debase each other or be super mean to each other or stab each other in the back. I don't like those kind of reality shows. Competition shows are good too, unless they end up ganging up and stabbing each other in the back. I watched a couple of really fake housewives. Did you ever watch 30 Rock? Do you remember when Shari Shepherd was on the show and she played what's his face's wife? And they had like a fake spin-off TV show episode, a reality TV show episode.
His vlog.
Hey! Welcome to my blog. I did watch a couple seasons of Survivor also. Uh-oh, here comes this parade again. What's their flag say? Someone look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. Let me know what it says. I'll move off to the side so we don't... It's a Pokemon parade. I have no idea. I think they're gonna go catch them all. Oh, they're not gonna hit all of us. Oh, stop saying ice cream. I don't think they heard me. Lemcakes, I'm not sure. It is Queen of Jordan. That's exactly what it was. And for 5 minutes, I couldn't remember Tracy Jordan's name. I loved her part on that show, actually, Shari Shepherd. That's where we, and that baby, remember the baby? What was that baby's name? This mean little baby on Queen of Jordan. I hope it's organic soap and it's not made with chemicals for your sake. Mountain bike, I do have a... Right, will we ever have another show like 30 Rock? I'm sure we do. I feel like I discovered 30 Rock after its like second season. And I love that because then you've got like 2 other seasons of something to watch. The old me would say something like, we just stop in the middle of a sidewalk? I'm kidding. I was thinking it. All right, I got 3 seconds to cross the street or I'm stuck on that side with the lady that I almost said. Or I thought, you stand in the middle of the sidewalk? About not a good vibe. That's way better. Just put a lot of cilantro in it and it'll feel like soapy soup. All right, love and kindness. I believe a little bacon does lubricate the heart. Really, and they just flipped the food pyramid, so feel free to have fats again. Not getting political. Look at there. The people who are protesting right now actually aren't over here. They're at Pershing Square. So let's keep walking. Let's walk back over by Pershing Square and see how our little protest has grown. I don't really like using the word protest because I don't know if this is a protest or like a demonstration. You know, I will tell you, I used to eat like an avocado, sometimes 2 a day. No cholesterol problem. No, nothing. I think it was the best skin of my life. I don't know how I lost the practice, but I should get back into it. I don't think anybody. I know for a fact that eating fat, though, is good for you. It's sometimes better for you, depending on. All right, I'm not a dietitian, so I take that back. Pretend I never said it. For me personally, I'm going to have a full fat yogurt because it doesn't turn into sugar in your blood as fast. That's my science behind that. One of my favorite things to do was have sweet potato and you would slice it into like, so it was almost like pieces of bread, and then you would roast it. You would take it out of the oven, let it cool off so you didn't burn your mouth on it, right? You would put like coleslaw mix. I'm a big fan of buying coleslaw mix. Or you could shred some cabbage if you have it. Put that on top of it with avocado, smushy avocado. It's so good, and a little bit of sea salt. I don't think I said they had cholesterol, did I? I feel like some people tell you not to eat too many avocados, though. I've heard that before. Well, that's good. I had great cholesterol. That's what I said. I had to go back and think about that. And they had no effect on it whatsoever. Or except maybe they might have improved my cholesterol levels according to that last bit. Sorry. I didn't. I feel like somebody mentioned that you shouldn't eat that many avocados somewhere. Or nuts. I ate a lot of nuts too. Tom, I think only if I eat that pit, and I've tried. I'd rather have an avocado grow in my belly than a watermelon. I could probably cover the avocado up with a bulky, oversized sweatshirt. But the watermelon, it's on display for everyone. You are not anything, mountain bike. I don't know that you're wrong or right. Yeah, I'm glad you said that about avocados. I really had never thought about it before. I just knew that when I was getting my blood tested and eating a lot of avocados, all of my levels were low, including my cholesterol. I was just overgeneralizing. As I'm wont to do. But please remember, guys, I am definitely no nutritionist or mathematician. I love walnuts. I love peanuts also. I eat a lot of peanuts, or go through phases where I eat a lot of peanuts. The only nut I don't eat a lot of is almonds. I just don't like, I feel like they're gonna break my teeth every time. They never have. I do love almonds, I just don't, it's the last nut on my list. Well, aside from the crap I eat on this, Joe and I are committed to trying to eat a lot healthier at home. Lots committed to it. So we are going to do it. I already shared my one recipe for soup. I would eat that soup again. I would not eat it every day for a week though. I can't do that with soup. We're going back to Pershing Square right now and see if here's my question. The thing about cholesterol medicine is like once you take it, can you ever not take it? Like I wish I didn't have to take pills ever. It's the end of the month or the end of my prescription. I totally have forgotten to renew them. My pharmacy is very old-fashioned. Don't ask. But like I need to remember. And so every damn month, it's like I need to call them in yesterday so I can get them by Monday. I wanna stop taking them so bad. I could ask my doctor. That's another reason almonds, they do use a lot of water. A lot of California water. I used to get 3 months worth at a time, but now I can only get 1 month's worth at a time. I'm not really sure why. I switched from going to CVS to like a mom and pop pharmacy. I'm pretty sure that's the issue right there. Hey! At least they didn't swear. I'm dying to just look back here for one reason. I read a story that there's like an extra door on here that is just for show on this building to give it balance. I could walk on the other side of this thing here. I mean, we come back here all the time. I don't know why I'm being such a tenderfoot. Thanks, Tom. So this is the Bradbury Building, the back of the Bradbury Building. We don't usually walk by it this way. Such a cool building on the inside. I have, Malbec, I have this like crazy affinity to things, like a crazy loyalism to things. So like going to CVS has been part of my life since, I don't know, I was like single digits. Like that's where we would go to get movie candy before the movies or whatever prescriptions we needed. My CVS membership card number is 001. I'm joking, but it's so old. It's from a phone number that I haven't had for 25 years, 27 years. It does suck. It's not the same CVS I grew up with. Their pharmacists were especially kind of horrible at the one nearest me on Vine Street in Los Angeles. Um, Also, I would go and they would text me like 3 times when my prescription was ready. Anyway, we don't need to get into that old people shit, right? My prescription wasn't ready. And then one time it was $600 more than it should have been. Oh my God. All I can smell turning the corner, and in my mind, it's the donut man. But it's Blue Bottle Coffee, is coffee and donuts. So delicious. Okay, if I had a tank top on under my t-shirt, I would now be stopping to remove my t-shirt because it is warm. I need a temperature check. Oh, thanks, Jay. In a good way, hopefully not a whoo way, right? gonna back into the bus? Are you going straight? Are you just learning how to drive? Adorable. Thank you. Escaping from what? I'm kind of missing out on the screen. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I literally thought that was a person. Just. It is a person, actually. Sorry. I'm not trying to show that. I thought it was a mannequin. Oh. Oh my gosh, mountain bike. I'm a little bit of both, funny and funny in a cuckoo way. Joe's on his way, so we're gonna still spin back to Pershing Square, but I figured we'd take a nice shady walk. Ask this guy his opinion on matters. He's not talking. I've never seen Escape from LA, and I'm gonna watch it tonight, I think, if I don't have to pay for it. It's one of those movies that I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. Also, it's timeless, classic. I can't not. Hey, Tom. I don't know what my favorite John Cusack movie is. I don't know that I'm that much of a fan of John Cusack, or not John Cusack. Name some of John Cusack's movies. I'm sure that I've seen them. Did you see that guy? Taking out his gimbal, but thank you so much, John Cusack. I thought John Cryer for 1 second. That's how old I am. Okay, I saw Face Off. I did not see Say Anything or Con Air. But I appreciate the question. Should I watch a John Cusack movie? If I was going to watch a John Cusack movie, besides Face Off, which I actually don't even think I've seen all of, like I've seen most of it. What do you think? What John Cusack movie do you think I should start with? Oh, I've seen Better Off Dead also. I know his name and I know his face. For sure. Say Anything. I'm watching Escape from LA. Pretty sure tonight. I've never seen this. The King Edward Hotel, Los Angeles. That's what we're kind of here near right now. Wow. I want to go in. Cool. It must have looked way cooler before, but it's a great building. Alright, we're going to head in this direction in one moment. I also feel like I maybe saw Identity also. My problem with movies, as of mostly the past couple of years, is I watch them and then I fall asleep, and then I watch the next part and I fall asleep, and then if I fall asleep too many times watching it, I just never watch it again. So usually, oh, I don't understand. So usually I will get. Sorry, somebody asked me something. I usually will watch a movie. I have to regroup my brain for 1 second. Okay. Frequently, it takes me a couple days to watch a movie because I watch it and will fall asleep as soon as I get comfortable on the couch. And I feel like Identity was one of those movies that I never finished because I fell asleep on the couch too many days in a row, and then I had to give up. Hey Mel! That's Janeth. Is that even? Does anybody out there know someone named Janeth? That's Janet with an H. Is the H silent? And it's just pronounced Janet? Happy Saturday. Let me take a sec to thank my members for their support. Sorry, it's a skinny one. It didn't format properly, but you can see your name. It should be in the right spot. You just have to squint or put on your readers. Maybe I need to watch Say Anything. That sounds like a great. Oh, I saw High Fidelity. Also. Actually, I saw High Fidelity. High. I don't know why I'm saying it with that accent. I've seen High Fidelity twice, so that would be my favorite John Cusack movie. Did you ever see the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Like in the theater when people screamed at the screen or threw stuff at it? Kind of an experience in its time. I think the Rocky Horror Picture Show is probably like canceled at this point. Right? Definitely put them in the comments. Only like remember 3 of them, but I think definitely like Escape from LA. I need to kind of watch that. I feel like that's a must for me channel. And then if I can recommend another LA movie, I would recommend Car Wash. I love Car Wash. It's like LA in the 70s. All right, I am. Oh my God, Razzle. My friend Michelle loved to go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show in high school. She fancied herself, I forget which, the sort of flapper, the one that says "Creature of the Night," creature of the night. I forgot what the character's name was. But that was her total vibe and style. Oh, I feel I've seen LA Story. And then what's that one that was filmed at Beverly Center? Stories from a Mall. Columbia, that was it. I think we would make her say "creature of the night" in that exact sort of Betty Boopy flapper kind of voice all the time. Well, I can't believe the Nickel Diner's not the Nickel Diner anymore. I haven't seen it in years, but I actually kind of love it, and I love that it exists. Although, I mean, I get it's got some dated moments, but the dated moments sometimes give you freedom later on. Because we made fun of John Ritter as Jack Tripper in Three's Company, it gave us an opportunity to be something. I don't know. Gave normalcy. I can't explain it. Not that there was anything normal about Rocky Horror Picture Show. Joe would kill me if I... All right, we'll stop. We're in Gallery Roll. Across from Kohl's, which never seems to... This place was slated to close on August 3rd. Hey, Jim Lester. Welcome, welcome. And it's like one of the oldest restaurants in Los Angeles. And I think it's managed to stay open, and it's still open right now. I love to hear that. So good afternoon. We waltzed through Little Tokyo. We are waiting for my counterpart to be unlocked. And then we will head back over to Pershing Square. So the first couple times last year that we would come downtown, big request was always Hotel Cecil, which is right over there on the left. I love the loans sign personally. I've never been inside. And mostly because that alligator on the building next door with the flipping hand scares me. That's a scary alligator. Gumbo Boys. It only has one. Never mind. It's just a wacky doodle. The Gumbo Boy alligator. We're on Main and 7th. I know. It's just like the way its like arm is like flipping like that. Alligators. Pretty frightening. It smells deliciously like garlic over here. Also suspiciously like garlic because there's no source of the garlic. I always forget to start it. So right now, it told me to record outdoor walk, and it said that I have walked. Hold on. I don't know when it started though. It says I've walked 1.28 miles, but I probably really have done closer to 3 or 4. I don't turn it on unless I remember to turn my watch on, but usually I close all of the rings every day. Occasionally I miss a stand-up one. I don't know how that is, but I used to be really addicted to closing all of the rings on my watch. The cool thing is my phone actually keeps track of it, like all of our phones do. Um, so I definitely keep track of my steps through my phone. I just don't get to win awards from my watch or Apple Fitness. My watch my watch starts fresh every day also. At midnight it kind of reverts. I just wish it would be more sensitive to starting my walk. I think I have to walk a certain clip to actually make it start, which on the stream, I'm always trying to walk a little bit slower than I normally walk, so we get more bang for the buck. Hey, Sean. Ms. I don't know if that's Ms. Hunrux or Mr. Shunrux. So we'll call you MR. Protesters are a couple blocks that way. We will head over in that direction. Pershing Square. So right now I'm actually made the complete circle. I'm just waiting on Joe to appear. And then we'll go back to the protesters. Or walk by that to sort of cap off the day. If Los Angeles does one thing, it's protest. We're very good at it. And we get things done. Oh, all those pearls. I'm at 7th and Olive right now. I'm walking along 7th Street as I make my way back to Pershing Square. I sense Joe is around here somewhere. You guys want to say real quick, thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. We've been going late a lot lately, so it was really awesome to be able to get out here in the daylight hours. Hey, Infinite Fried Chicken. I do want to give a real quick thank you to my supporters, my backers, my members, the members of the channel. I thank you for your support. Sorry if I called you supporters.
No, she didn't.
But shout out and giant, enormous thanks to you. All right, I am by Bar Louis, about 7th and Grand. I wish it was a Pillsbury Grand. It smells like a biscuit. If I had a biscuit, though, I would not want a Pillsbury Grand. Oh my gosh.
I was hiding from you back there.
I saw you like one.
And the guy thinks that I was like peeing, but I promise. Did you see me for a second?
Out of the corner of my eye. Okay. Let's go back to Pershing Square.
Okay.
How was your ride? Chipotle is also really expensive. Also, this is Los Angeles. If I want Mexican food, I'm gonna go to a taco place or the taco stand or
We're headed to
the taco
Pershing?
truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you mind holding this for a minute? My arm is just slightly tired.
Hey everybody.
Look, here, Joe's here for the tail end of our
It's Charlie and Joe show.
live stream. Don't forget to get your vote in for the
I think you kind of set yourself up to win because
food robot.
yours was #1 and there's only one available, which is yours, so we should just go with yours. I think it's the crowd favorite either way.
Yay, I won. I didn't really set myself up much.
I'm just kidding, Charlie.
I know.
Here. I told you were gonna win.
But we haven't won yet.
Oh, is there like an actual poll?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, well if you're Team Joe,
You get 2 to choose
check them
from.
out. I liked Charlie's. I just thought that maybe the detail would be kind of hard to see on the small screen, on the small
There's a
emoji.
burger, a drink.
I know, it's just...
Joe will do the next emoji then. Joe is really good at emojis.
I don't know, it might be your
Forte?
hidden talent.
I don't think it seems to be my
The
hidden
emoji
talent.
master.
I think they always look fantastic when they're large, but when they're small, they some of my emojis look a little jumbled up. Jumbled up inside.
This way?
Yeah,
Huh?
this way.
Going right?
To Pershing Square, yeah.
Yeah. Is your sound thing, is it supposed to be green or? Yeah, that's good. It always sounds like the sound.
No, it's green.
Yeah, it sounds like the suppression is on.
It was on. I turned it off.
Okay.
A Joe-moji.
Rather not.
It would just have to be like a silhouette.
Right, like a mysterious shadow.
The shadow knows. Oh my god, I forgot about Aunt Eleanor's Dutch Crunch sandwich. Roadhog. I really wish. Oh, there it is. It looks like Aunt Eleanor's is still not open. We've been waiting for a year. I feel like a year ago they were painting the letters on.
Isn't it weird though, like how when you get to this area and you get close to here, like the sort of AI, not AI, the sort of bot comments sort of just appear out of nowhere though?
Uh-huh.
It's almost like, never mind.
Well, I didn't put anything about the protest in my
No, and
anything.
but it only happens when we're like within the. I overdressed.
Oh, Joe from
This
behind.
jacket.
I overdressed too. I'm in a t-shirt. We could replace the barking chihuahuas with Joe.
No, that's not Joe. That's totally Charlie. Getting barked at by chihuahuas. Unless you're implying that I was a chihuahua. This-
You are scaring me like a chihuahua.
No, I choose to not be in any of the emojis, but we'll see.
Hey, Sam, see my thing. Happy Saturday. All right, we're in Pershing Square. A little Christmas cheer, and then traditionally Pershing Square was a area where people would stand on a soapbox and voice their opinion. So it's only perfect that anything that we... Right. Well, it's perfect that protests start here.
Oh wait, people can ice skate?
Yeah.
I thought it was over.
What's the date? The 10th? Might be the last time we see that Christmas tree. Should we? Should we take it with us today?
I think we should just leave it with that overlay.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Let's take the tree with us. Just kidding. It's the last time maybe we could do that. Oh, now we're gonna get... This is more uncomfortable than you actually can imagine. My backpack is so full of stuff, it's literally sticking straight out like a shelf. No, I'm alright. It's just odd.
I saw some stuff in.
Oh, like when they're skating, you'll be able to wait on the neck.
So I don't know what's going on now, but earlier today there was protesting going on over here.
Yeah, I started over there.
There's something over here, but then there's also something over there. We can check this out though.
Oh. Right.
Did you not see that?
Nope, I did not see that.
It just saved Charlie from a world of pain.
Yep.
It was a fire hydrant.
Thank you.
on the ballot. One time explaining to him about the healthcare we use, capping healthcare CEOs at 50K a year and ensuring that 90% of the people
All the money I made after the calculation. Get as many digits as on my license.
So I just help contribute.
Do you have the orange charger by chance?
Yep.
That orange charger really comes in clutch. Alright, let's go.
Okay, I need to like also plug this in.
Okay. You want to use the same power bank?
Okay. Yeah.
For some reason these don't really work.
Towards the front of the cold room.
It does. You just have to turn it on.
Oh, how do you turn it on?
That button on the side. Sorry, kids. We're just gonna charge up.
You want to plug in here?
Why doesn't this ever work when we're out in public? There we go. I'm not joking. Every time we get out of the house, it will not work. It always looks like it's unalived or depleted. Can you hold this for 1 second so I can just wrap this cord up? Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you all for being here. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat. Let's try to catch up.
You know, it's crazy because I think we have a second mic and an ability to attach it to this. Maybe. All right, let's go catch up.
I mean, me having my own mic though is can be a little useless though. Sometimes I like to just zone out and enjoy the walk and not necessarily be on. Whereas Charlie is natural. Look.
Let's follow the news team.
We're the news team's news team.
Uh-huh.
I wonder. No, they probably just are like. Interesting.
Right? Because the Dodgers are going to win every year.
it?
Go right at the very end.
Hey, Tom McLeavy.
Hey, Tom.
Literally just walked down Main Street in the other direction. Hopefully by the time the Dodgers win again, which is going to be next year, we'll be able to upgrade some stuff. Or this year, actually. It was the very first time I ever went to a Dodgers anything. I've never even been to a Dodgers game. Red Sox. I don't really pay attention to the sport at all, but I just say Dodgers because I live here. Right?
Good topic for. We gotta get you a mic like that, Charlie.
Right?
We're live on the scene. Cheers, Charlie.
Hey, can I ask you why you're down here today?
No,
Oh.
give us your best. We're live on the scene.
We are live on the scene from downtown LA. That's my best live. Hey, Cameron. Right.
Get married today.
What? Stress-free, affordable, same-day luxury weddings. We walked by, actually. Somebody was getting married today. I don't know anything about the charges. Where are the Chargers? Where are they from? Sorry. I don't pay attention to much sports.
How about the weather, guys?
I love tennis player Ivan Gulagang. Sorry, Gulagang. So I've got a whistle if I see any. 3 blows if I see any. 2 if I see somebody being detained. I think that's the whistle rules. Oh my gosh, Jay, how did I disappoint you? Ooh.
Probably.
Okay. That's what, I'm sorry.
You got baited. Sorry.
I don't understand that tree over there, but I'm fascinated by it. Is it like a Seuss tree? Thanks so much. I'll learn more about the Chargers. I do watch the Super Bowl. That's not my smoke, by the way. That's
I don't think there are any protesters to worry about.
yeah. This
I
is
wouldn't even use the word protest.
that's what I was saying earlier. Like,
It's more
I think
a
these are just-
It's more like a demonstration than a protest. We're doing what we normally do on the channel, like walking. Where's the... Oh, this is
yeah,
that bar? Gay bar?
the first gay bar in downtown LA.
LOL. Be for real. Sorry, I know you shouldn't listen to them. But
Yeah. We're
If
totally.
this is unlawful assembly, we're doomed.
So we started the stream at 2-ish, right? This has been going on since we started. It's coming to a head, I guess, now over at City Hall. We literally have walked through this area over and over.
Hey, welcome. Yeah.
We're happy to show LA.
We're with our neighbors. Also, I think it's important to show how like peaceful and easygoing it is, and how not chaotic the energy is right now. Before the police arrive and later on and stuff. If that even happens, who knows?
It's weird, the New Year's on the 17th this year, so a weekday. I don't know that anybody's getting prepared yet. But I do have my page up.
Hey, welcome. Lighthouse Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Got it?
We need the. Oh, hey, Alex. Welcome to Sidewalk Surfer. Thank you so much. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for walking in
Thank you so
LA.
much for joining us.
Our dog would not be calm down here.
Huh?
I said, I don't think our dog would be calm down here.
No way.
Hey, thank you so much. We wish you the best 2026. Hopefully you'll join us for some more walks. We are at,
It really kind of looks like a small group.
it is a small group.
Like, this is very small compared to
A small
the
and
most recent things we've gone to.
slightly rowdy but peaceful group.
Imagine though being stuck in the whatever.
You know what? We've been stuck in the traffic plenty of times.
Get up there.
Sure.
Just kind of shot a little.
I've seen a couple of drones. That's why we're hiding under this tree. Also, I'm wearing a prosthetic nose and chin, a la Nicole Kidman in The Hours today. Something Britney Spears. I don't know. I can't hear. What?
You can't tell what they're saying?
No.
Donald Trump, let's be clear, immigrants are welcome here.
Okay, that's what they're saying.
They were saying.
This is an ICE protest in downtown LA. Don't turn around.
I know.
But there's a delicious sign right there. I remember reading a story about a woman who lived on an island who was taken captive by somebody, but a plane used to drop the mail. I'll tell this story later. Anyway, hanging stuff upside down is a sign of distress. right? I agree, Alex. Also, like her little old black lab with the gray muzzle in the back seat. Like, it's heartbreaking shit. So I believe we're marching to Alvera Street. Why, what kind of emoji did you want to use? Oh, gotcha.
Guys, our phone is about 20% battery. It's plugged in, but it's not really keeping the
Not really keeping up the charge.
So it will eventually get to a point where we're going to sign off.
People do naughty emojis.
Fire hydrants taken out people.
Right? That was somebody else that needed a fire hydrant emoji. Oh, there's a middle finger emoji, though, in the regular Apple lineup, right? I've used that before on accident and on purpose. Oh my gosh. Our favorite thing is to come over to the highway here, though, and get people to honk. Which I love. Thank you so much. Right? Hopefully, a siren for a good reason. We saw.
You stole your spot.
That's all right. I don't need it. We saw a silent siren earlier. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for being here.
Trump must go now. Ice must go now. Trump must go now. Ice must go now. Fuck Donald Trump.
Look at that dog,
Fuck Donald Trump.
that proud puppy.
Fuck Donald Trump.
I hate it. He wants to go home though.
Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump.
Can't be a slave for you got me appreciating about my way more. Hey, God, name when it follows, you gave us your reason to be president, but we ain't so
I know, I'm sorry for the swears. The sentiment is, hey Brenda. Thanks, Lem Cakes.
One time, nigga, one time.
Kind of moved away. I think I lost Joe. Woo! I thought I lost you.
Gatorade, Modelo.
Well, we know why, Mike. Oh, your Disney princess ears.
And the city of LA has allowed federal agents to use Home Depot parking lots across Los Angeles. And
Ooh!
we have witnessed over 500 fathers, day laborers, street vendors, even customers kidnapped and hunted down in parking lots across Los Angeles. Just this morning, and I wonder if those compañeros are here right now. We know that Border Patrol raided the Home Depot in Downey. So compañeros, no están solos. I want everyone to say that so they know that they're not alone. No están solos. No están solos.
You guys, thank you so much for being here. I think we're down almost.
Yeah, our battery's about to die, guys.
And I would hate to not be able to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you all for being here.
We're on tomorrow. Remember, we're human content, so please like and subscribe. And chat. I want to thank members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate that. I want to go through and thank every single one of you, but we're about to lose our power. So take care. Take care.
Have a great night, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you for watching.
Have fun. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Woo!
We will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.
Remember, we've got a First
Bye,
Amendment.
everybody.
Use it. Good night, guys.
Have a great night. Bye, everyone. See you.
Bye.